Guys, I did say that I might have a little look around while I'm still on site, and that's exactly what I'm going to do in this video. So if you're new here, subscribe. My neighbour's plot is unchanged since I took mine on. We won't talk about that because of the state mine's in, although this chap only lives down the road. But anyway, he'd been here for, I think Mike says, about 9 years or something. And then we come to my plot. If you haven't seen the video, then I recommend that you go back and watch it. It's very emotional. Yeah, I'm going to flip the camera. I'm going to have a little walk up, or a little walk. This site is massive, and I'll just give you a bit of a look around the site because it's changed so much. Do any of you guys remember me having a conversation with someone that I then nicknamed Fly Tip Man? He was adamant he was going to work his plot, he was going to work his plot, he was going to work his plot. And this is while I was on a waiting list. This is it. This is it. You can't even get in it now. It's worse than mine. It is worse than mine. So for anyone who says that I'm greedy and selfish for having an allotment when I don't live in the area, all I'll say to you is at least I worked mine up until a point where I couldn't anymore. That plot won best allotment in the borough, and it also won best newcomer. As soon as I took it on, I got to work and we won awards. This I'm pretty sad about because this is a nice chap here. I'm just going to wait until the ambulance goes past. Yeah, the chap who had this put a lot of hours in, a lot of grafting, and he got it all back down to bare earth, and was, you know, putting in seating and mini polytunnels and stuff like that, and obviously a nice shed. Doesn't last long. This one's been well kept. That's a nice little plot. It's not massive, it's literally up to there, but yeah, it's changed so much, and now I can't believe it. I just can't believe it's like everyone's given up. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people that I knew here that worked hard, it's like they've given up. Let's see if we can find my missing slabs along the way as well, eh? Shame. It is a shame when you've got, you know, immaculate neighbours as well, or as immaculate as they can be, and they're just left. But yeah, the gentleman up here I just showed you had the blue shed. This is how he got his allotment. He got it right back down to bare earth the last time I was here, and he's now got a jungle. Oh, are these some sort of dahlia? Wow, they're pretty, aren't they? Wow, they're beautiful. I like them. They're stockpiling manure to spread to feed the ground. Always a good idea. Another one that's just kind of gone to ruin. There's a lot of rubbish and things in there. It's the trouble with this site, to be honest. If a plot looks overgrown, people bring rubbish from home. If it's still up here, I'll show you. There's been, you know, nappy bags, ironing boards, washing machine, a microwave, you know, all home kind of junk thrown in. But these are all plots as well, guys. You can tell by the sheds. You just make one out over there, and there's another one over there as well, and these have all gone to ruin. So again, anyone who says that I'm, you know, a greedy see you next Tuesday for having plots so far away, and that I'm shorting someone who potentially is on a waiting list, there's no waiting list for this site, guys. There's so many plots. So many plots. It looks like someone's thrown all their compostable material on there. That's a bit of a waste. And then yeah, we've got tons of rubbish in here. Weed oil, empty spray bottles. Oh, here we go. Household waste. That's just shocking. On an allotment. I'll tell you what, guys, on the main road to access this site, you go past a recycling centre, a tip, a dump, whatever you, oh my God, say whatever you want to call it. Are you serious? Are you taking the mick? There's no excuse for that, guys. Microwave, washing machine, a sofa, and tons of junk thrown in here. This is what I mean. You think my plot's bad, you know, I'd leave it with the majority of the stuff intact. That's why I'm reluctant to rip any of the wood out, because I know when I do, it won't be good for much else. This is a relatively new plot that someone took on about, say about 13 months ago. I say someone, it's a group, as they tend to work here in groups. Use tyres for the sunflowers. It's obviously worked quite well. But yeah, no, I think they've done really, really well here, guys. In 13 months, this was pretty much like the dumping ground plot. And yeah, I watched them work it. I don't know, about 10 people, and they just weed membraned the entire thing. And you still get weeds pop through, don't get me wrong, but you know, keep mulching as they do. And it, you know, that's what I was doing at one point, and it does suppress the weeds. They've got a whopping great big shed up the back here as well. Well, I say shed, it's a greenhouse, isn't it? Yeah. DIY, handmade. Got another massive shed up here. See the size of that. Jesus. And a polytunnel without a cover. I wonder if they want to buy mine. And then yeah, sorry, I'm not neglecting to show you the other side, or the opposite side of the path. It's just pretty much a mirror image of what I've just been showing you guys down there at the dumping ground. I guess you would call this a compost mound. I mean, it's enormous. You know, it's huge. But yeah, no criticism there. I'm loving how neat they got this path, and they've cemented it, haven't they? Concreted it in. Yeah, that's really nice. I do like that a lot. You can see loads of onions, shallots, and some sort of squash. I think that's butternut squash at the back down there. See, that's a nice plot. That's a decent size. You know, all open plan, as some people enjoy. You know, if you can keep on top of it, it's stunning. This is that guy that I featured in one of my videos, if you remember that. The old guy, bless him, he used to have this side, and his dad used to have the opposite side, and then his dad, you know, unfortunately passed away, and he decided rather than give it up, he would work it. And now he's got both, and he's got artificial knees that are giving him jip or pain even still now, and he does all of this by hand with like a 3-inch fork. Yeah, he does it extremely well, and his shed goes from here all the way along to the end of that white door. It's massive. I've been inside there. If you've not seen the video, then I'll try and link it in the description. He gave me a full tour. He's got a secret garden. It's beautiful, but he don't mind showing people around. I think he's very, very proud of his work, and so he should be. He's an ex-farmer, Indian farmer, I do believe. So yeah, these are parking spaces. If anyone's wondering why there's so much carpet, that's what they do. When they replace the carpet at home, they bring it all down here in a big pile, and then people who want parking spaces on their plots, because there isn't any parking really down this stretch, they just put carpet down for traction, I guess, for their wheels. So yeah, a bit stinky, but yeah, it does them well, I guess. Just saves them walking. Wow, check out all that sweet corn, and I can really appreciate how neat how neat these have been sowed. Now there's another plot up here that it has to be the worst one on site. It's been the worst one. I lived here for nearly 11 years, not on site, just outside the site, and this plot remained unchanged for the whole time I lived here. And coming back today, it's even worse. So believe it or not, this membrane strip, there's two of them, but the weeds have encroached on here. This is the one that's been unchanged. Now the weed membrane went down at the start of this year, and I, like everyone else, assumed that someone had taken it on, but as you can see, it's still full of rubbish and crap and tyres and, you know, you name it, it's probably in there. Apparently the guy that had this was an ex-builder, and he used to fill it up with all these builders' waste so that he didn't have to pay to get rid of it at the dump, and the council got involved and told him he needed to clear it and tidy his plot up or he'd be evicted. Now what he apparently done was he took a picture of the plot next door, because it was apparently, before the weeds, a mirror image, and he took a picture of this plot and this shed, and he said, I've cleaned it all up now, can I keep my plot? And then they didn't even come and check, and they let him keep it, when in actual fact it was this one here. I don't know if that's, you know, him being very smart or just being extremely cheeky, but it worked, and he obviously saved himself, you know, thousands of pounds. But I don't agree that should be the case, and yeah, it maybe should have been inspected, but it wasn't. And the person who's got this immaculate allotment has to have it next to this. What a shame. Guys, I've just walked up to the toilet block to have a wee, because it's quite busy here. Well, down my end it is, to urinate. Look at the state of this loo. Freaking minging. That was pretty rank, let's be honest.
Can I show you something?
Of course you can.
You know, hundreds of times,
Right.
I'm here for 20 years.
20 years. Wow.
Hundreds of times,
Yes.
I complained about that fucking shit.
About this.
Hey, come here.
It's a lot of it on site, isn't there?
Yeah, but you know, the thing is, I'm sure that a week or so ago, these people who owned it, they were sent a letter or something.
Yes.
Because lady was here one day.
Yes.
I heard somebody told me that there was someone.
Right.
But she must have contacted them,
Yes.
and they did that bit.
And that's it.
Every time they do the same.
Yeah.
Come here, it's fucking so embarrassing. The home rubbish.
That, I was just showing that on
You
here.
know,
Yeah.
And look here.
This guy's not happy.
Every day I have to clean that fucking passage.
You have to clean this all up.
You know, it is overgrowth coming on me because nobody cares about
No one cares. I know.
It's so headache.
Yes.
But I'm an 80-year-old. What I can do? You
Wow,
know, I can look
yeah,
after house
yeah.
myself. And
You do amazing on here. You've done an amazing job.
it is nice. You know, I love it.
Yes.
I love
Yes.
it. But I love to see a good neighbor as well. You know, these
Of course.
really good people.
Well, that's been there for. I used to live across the road for 10 years, and that's been like that for
That
all that time.
That who used to own that next one.
Yes.
He got a shop.
Oh, right.
He bring all the rubbish here.
Brought all his rubbish
just
here.
to bring, he keep the allotment just to bring.
Just for
company
waste.
rubbish.
Yeah, I've just explained that.
You
Yeah.
know, it is. I mean, you know, council should know people's tricks.
I agree.
But
Yeah,
I'm
I've just
doing.
said that. They should. They should be inspecting that.
Yeah,
Yeah. I understand your frustrations.
it is frustrating. That fellow kept it for 4 years. There was so much
Wow.
weed like that.
Yes. Yes.
You see that seed on it?
Wow.
Seed, that little,
Yes.
that
Yes.
is seed.
Straight over.
It come every
It blows
day
over.
and it
Yeah.
grow. And, you know,
Yeah.
it's, I mean,
You can appreciate why he's not happy, can't you? Yeah. I know.
what's the point to put something to kill the rat?
Yes. I know.
You cannot do it.
No. How long has this been like this?
Since, you know, there are dark women,
Right.
black women. She come in the last 4 months, maybe 2 or 3 times.
Right.
She come here, she do the digging. Look at that one.
They just do a little bit, do
That
they?
is the agriculture. she produced.
Oh wow. Okay.
That is produced this year. That is the only crop.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
So that's the way they work,
Yeah.
and they should not be allowed to keep the allotment because of
Yeah.
if they cannot take care of it.
Yeah. Yeah. If it's too much work,
Too much
then
work.
yeah,
It
I
is-
understand. I'm in the same boat.
It
Yeah.
is too much work.
Yes.
It is too much work
Yeah.
because the weed grow like a mad.
Yes.
So you have to be there every day.
Yes.
It is not
Yes.
a joke.
Yes.
I have seen lot of people, they come while they are looking at that is good, you know,
Yes.
grow this and that.
Yeah.
But they don't know the effort behind it.
That's right. That's right.
So
Yeah.
in the first place, when somebody will come to cultivate that one,
Yes.
90% of the people, they don't come back again.
No. No.
Because they can see it as a hard work.
Too much work for
Too
some
much-
people.
too
Yeah.
much work. You have to be determined. You have to come every
Oh
day.
yeah. Yeah. Every single
You know,
day. Yeah.
So it is killing me.
Oh bless you.
It
I'll
is
send
killing-
this in.
Yeah.
I'll send it in.
It is killing me because you know the stinging nettle.
Yes.
I just finished this morning. I was cutting that and dumping on that side.
Yes.
It is growing like mad.
Yeah.
And you know,
Yeah.
stinging nettle, you touch it,
Yeah.
you cannot sleep all night.
Of course. Yeah.
You know, so please,
I understand. It's very, very frustrating. Yeah.
you know,
And you're in the middle of two of them, aren't you? Really?
I'm very pleased with that is coming here. You know,
Yes.
But it remains to be seen.
Yes.
The thing is that weed, that one,
Oh yes.
it was there so much,
Mm.
and its root,
Mm.
some overgrowth come to my allotment,
Yes.
and I try my best to dig it out about that deep.
Yes.
Its root, I cannot finish the root.
It still goes down,
It is
doesn't
so
it?
Deep.
Yeah.
So I'm pleased that they are doing something,
Yes.
but it remains to be seen when they finish that
Yeah.
weed. You know.
Well, I'll send this in
Yeah.
because it's not right. It's not
Yeah.
right.
You know, there are another dark woman next to that one.
Yes.
Sometimes she does a little bit here as well. She cannot do
Right.
in her own part,
Mm.
but she does a little bit here as well. But you know, you can see what they are doing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
hard. I'm really fed up. You
Yeah, I know.
Really fed up. I don't mind doing mine.
Yes.
I give lot of stuff to other people.
Yes.
I like to do it.
Yes.
But the thing is, that sort of problem which is coming from the other side,
Yes.
it is hard, very hard.
Have you thought about weed killing the edge?
I do that.
Like, do you put weed killer on it?
No, not weed killer. I cut with my tools.
Oh, you
Yeah,
dig it.
yeah.
Wow. Right. Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So you know, if it is can be done something. That I'm telling you the trick. That is the only trick. Then they got some warning from the council. They come and they do.
They
little
come and
bit
do a little bit,
on that end and on that end.
and only on
And
that
that's
and that. Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
That is the trick they are using.
Yeah.
And because it is working for so long,
Yes.
so they are happy.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. And they still get their money, the council, don't they? So.
Everybody is talking here, as long as the council get the rent.
Yes.
Council don't give a shit. That's
No.
people-
I know.
that's
Yeah.
what people
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
And
It's
it
true.
is true.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so
Oh, I'm not disagreeing. Yeah. If they get their rent, then they're happy.
Yeah.
I know. Like, it's been a bit of a weird year for gardeners and things, but there's too many that are neglected now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not just one or two. It's
There are
quite a
lot
few.
of them.
Yeah.
The only problem, because people come that they are looking one or two good one, and then they are saying, you know, let's take the allotment.
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
But when they start doing it, practically it's a hard work.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll send this in, buddy, and I hope they do something.
Please do something. That's the trick they are using. When they got the warning, they give
Yes.
a little bit. After that, they don't give a shit.
Don't come back. Yeah.
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 You
Yeah.
know, it's, I don't mind doing mine, but I have to do the other.
I feel your pain. I know.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
It's not.
It's not fair.
Thank you very much.
That's no problem. This is amazing. It really is. You've done so well.
That's, you know, because
Yeah.
it's, weather weather was not very good this year.
That's right. Yes.
So, you know,
Yeah.
that is chili, that is aubergine.
Yes.
This is broccoli.
Yes.
And that is other vegetable plant. Is very, very good stuff.
That's huge.
We never buy any vegetable throughout the year.
Yes.
Runner bean I grow at home.
Nice.
It is so much.
Yes.
We are freezing. Our freezers are full
For over winter and
throughout
things.
the winter.
Yeah.
My sons and all that, you know, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's very,
Yeah.
very good
Yeah.
thing. And I
Yeah.
pass the time. I enjoy it doing because I come from the farming.
Do it because you love it.
And I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Good.
And,
It's good.
It is hard work. Farming, very, very hard work.
Keeps you young.
Yeah, keeps you young.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Keeps you strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the plot that's really stressing that gentleman out, guys. I think his main frustration and annoyance is that they only do a little bit of work when they get the council gets involved, basically. And if you saw that little pepper plant that was in there, or chili, I think it was a little pepper plant, that's it. He said every year they only do that, and they plant it in the same place and they don't do anything else. And he's 80 years old and he's having to do his and theirs, you know, in a sense, because he's kind of clearing the pathway as well. But yeah, 80 years old. Did you see how immaculate his plot was? Bless him, he's doing an amazing job there. I can understand why he's so annoyed, and I probably will send this in to the council, because it used to really annoy me when Fly Tip Man used to come and bring all his waste and rubbish. And I know my allotment's got weeds and stuff, but there's no microwaves, oven doors, there's no microwaves and sofa sets and, you know, real rubbish. It's just a weedy plot because it hasn't been worked. Yeah, it's very frustrating for him. There's another one here, guys, and you might think I'm joking, just showing you some random patch of, you know, outside the allotment space, but it's not. This is Harrison's old plot. See his little pallet fence? The young lad that started, and then someone smashed his greenhouse up. You can just see it over there. It's all on the channel. Someone put a pane or two through. I'm not sure if it was thrown over from the back here. And yeah, I helped him work this plot as well, and he's obviously given up. So there's another vacant plot there. There's another one next to it, and all what you see behind are all plots as well. So there's absolutely no shortage of allotments here, guys. The site's really run down now. It's really run down. You'd have thought this would have happened, you know, when COVID really set in. I know a lot of people rushed to their allotments because we were still allowed to go, but you know, now the world's sort of getting back to normal. I know it's been a funny year as well, but it's such a shame to see so many plots go into wreck and ruin. I know everyone's got their reasons and that, but when you got old boys like that are grafting their socks off, and you know, you can see the tears in his eyes that he's so fed up. And he said that, you know, if the council get their money and they don't care, the only reason the council will ever get involved is if you don't pay your bill. But when you've got a site this big, I don't know, maybe you should have some sort of. There is a committee here, but they're just not active. They just don't do anything. I don't think. Well, I've only ever met Mike. I think is like a committee leader or whatever you want to call it on here. But yeah, this one's quite nice. I do like this. I've always liked this. Although it's not really an allotment. You can't really call that a plot. It's just grass and apple trees. It's nice though. It's a garden. It's a garden. Ooh, raspberries. Ooh, beautiful. Well, I'm pretty sure they won't miss one. That's a whole plot of raspberries. So sweet. And then yeah, just weeds and dead flowers. Guys, all I can say, you know, hand on heart, is that this site has changed a lot, and not for the better, I would say. Oh wow, another one. Oh no, this one was immaculate. I kid you not, this was one of the first pallet fences that went up after mine. It seemed like when I did it, everyone else did it. Oh, I'm joking. It was immaculate, and it was fruit trees along the edge from memory. Wow, look at the size of these apples. Can you see that? Can you see them? Wow, they're kind of like here. But yeah, that's gone. Completely gone. It looks like they've cleared all their beds off there as well. Oh, what a shame. This one next to it's alright. Oh, what do you reckon? Blight? Oh yeah, I'd say so. Check that out. Oh, nice. I think too many tomatoes in close proximity, maybe. Nice though. What a shame. You need to clear them. Guys, if you ever get blight on your tomatoes, you need to burn them or dig them out, roots and all, and take them off of site, because that will come back year after year after year, you know, through the seed. People who want to save seed, that will blow over in the wind. It becomes airborne. It's nasty, really nasty. It can destroy an entire tomato crop. You know, latch on and destroy it within a few hours, and then by the end of the day, there's no coming back from that. Guys, I haven't even been up here today, and it's just a repeated pattern. I think I'm definitely making the right decision, giving mine up. Right, we're about halfway round now, and I think this video is probably long enough, to be honest. It's just the same old pattern of plots just gone to ruin. It's a shame. What a shame. Guys, share your input in the comments section. What do you think? What do you think is needed here? Because I'm pretty sure when a site like this, as big as this, has, I think it's more plots unworked than worked, providing it isn't protected land, they can sell it off basically, you know, compulsory purchase style, which is what they tried to do originally when they was building the road next to the site. And then they kicked about 20 people off apparently, who had been here for 20-30 years, and then after they kicked him off said, oh actually we're not going to encroach on the site at all. Do you remember when I got my compulsory purchase order and I was thinking, oh crap, because the plot was immaculate and we'd only just got it to a level where it was kind of done, and then we got a letter saying that they're going to basically smash their way through here to build a road. And yeah, everyone on that side, they left, and then by the time they found out they didn't have to leave, it was too late, because the plots had all been taken back by, you know, nature. Guys, I'm probably going to leave it there. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm just really disheartened. I mean, I was really disheartened about my own plot, but now I'm disheartened for the site. I really am. Allotments means so much to me, guys. I'm either really sad or just, you know, more mature for my age. I don't know, but I love it. Absolutely love it. Live and breathe it in the right environment, of course. Guys, we still have the fundraiser going to help buy materials for our home allotment garden. Thank you to everybody who's been donating and putting in the pot and sending really kind messages and keeping it going by sharing the link and all the rest of it. It's incredible. I don't know what it is. I just don't know. I'm not feeling it here today. This is probably going to be my last trip here, and then we'll do some other vlogs in between, and then yeah, I can't wait. I'm smiling because I can't wait to get stuck into our permanent allotment. I cannot wait. It's going to be amazing. I've been a bit of a recluse for the last couple of months, and you know, mental health strikes again, as they say, and yeah, I'm missing it. Really missing it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Have a good one, guys. Make sure to subscribe and thumb this video up. Oh, and check out the link in the description. Thank you so much. You've got to admit though, guys, it is pretty sad when all these plots, you know, for different reasons, end up like that. Woo.